Good Thursday evening. Welcome into the pregame show. Talking with the head coach of the Harker Heights and Knights, Mr. Jerry Edwards, and he's got the Bryan Vikings up on the plate for him tonight in the last regular season district game, as we call it, season 2 of the 3 seasons that we have here at Harker Heights High School. Let's go back to last week real quick. Coppers Cove, you know they wanted to win really, really bad. You went in and you beat them pretty good, Coach. Tell us about the ball game.
Yeah, we wanted to make sure that we stress to our kids the importance of the game, and our kids have done a great job all year of staying even-keeled, not getting up, letting their emotions get too high or too low and just being even-keeled and focusing on us. And so we really stressed that in, and we didn't want to overlook an opponent, and we wanted to make sure that we kept executing at a high level. And so we really told the kids, it was an opportunity to start mentally and physically preparing for what it would be like for a playoff game. And so we knew going into that game, if we won that game, it had clinched us in the playoffs. And so that we had a little bit of something to play for. But more importantly, it was a time to take a week and treat it like a playoff game. That way, when we get to the playoffs next week, we've already had mental and physical preparation with the mindset of the playoffs. And so it was good. We went over there and, we kind of took care of business. First defense came out, got a 3-and-out. In the first play of the game, Rashawn ran a wheel route, and we threw it to him, and he made us, he did what Rashawn does and made some spectacular moves and walked into the end zone, and, that just kind of propelled us, and we just really never let off the gas, and took a 50 to 7 halftime lead into half and just kind of coasted through the second half. So it was a really well-played first half for us, and it just kind of shows you how good we can be, especially if you were there for the first, second quarter.
And off the field, your kids are wonderful. I had them out to Raising Cane's on Tuesday night. I had Rashawn and Jaden out there. And, boy, those two guys are, first of all, real good friends. Take care of each other. They said that to themselves. Said that to everybody on the air. But I was really impressed with your kids.
Yeah, we have some tremendous young men in our football program. And I think that, winning is a byproduct of your character. And I think our kids are great students. They're great athletes. They play for each other. They're very coachable. And they do everything that we ask them to do and to buy in. And so I think winning is a byproduct of the culture that we've built at Harker Heights. I mean, I'm super proud of our sub-varsity teams. We had 5 football teams this year, varsity, 2 JVs, and 2 freshmen. So that means we got a lot of kids playing football, a lot of kids involved in our program. Our JV black team went undefeated this year, didn't lose a game. They capped it off last night with a win against Bryan. So they're the district champs. Our JV red team kind of had to play an outlaw schedule because there's not many teams in our district that have a JV red team. And so our kids... So they played an outlaw schedule, but they finished the season 5-3-1, which is tremendous. And they just picked up games every week and got an opportunity to get on the field. Our freshman black team finished last night 9-1. They're district champions, and they had a phenomenal year as well. And then our freshman red team went 6-4. So you look at all 4 of our teams, and you include the varsity in that. I think overall as a program we're like 36-7 on the year. And it's just been a tremendous success, but it's everyone. It's not just me. It's our coaching staff. It's our parents. It's our athletes. It's our teachers. It's our community. We've built something really special here at Harker Heights, and we've had a phenomenal year. And I'm just excited for our program and what our kids and our younger kids and what these older kids can finish out the season tonight, 9-1. If we get the win. And then you look at our our JV black 9-0, and then you look at our freshman black team was 9-1. So that's a tremendous accomplishment for our program, and I'm extremely proud to be the head coach. And it kind of goes back to what you said earlier. It's the character of the kids. I mean, you got good kids that are willing to work hard and listen to coaching. You're going to have success like that.
Man, very proud of those kids. And like I said, every time I talk to them, it's yes sir, no sir, and just very impressed with everything. Bryan Vikings up for you tonight. You've seen them on some film that, like you said, they've been winning, just like you. What are you looking for from Bryan? They have several different weapons they can throw at you. They're big, though. My gosh, where do they feed those kids?
Yeah, they are big, and Bryan's been doing a good job. They started the season off pretty rough, 0-5. They lost their quarterback early in the season, so he was trying to find their identity. And then they were able to, kind of figure out what they wanted to do, and they've got on a 4-game win streak and got themselves into the playoffs. And so tonight's a good matchup. If you love high school football, it's going to be 2 playoff teams playing each other, gearing up for next week. And so they have a really, really, really good defense. Statistically, if you look at the stats, the top defense versus top offense. And so, that always creates a good matchup. There's got to be a give somewhere. I think our kids are ready to rise to that challenge. It's nice going into the game knowing that we're already in the playoffs, so the pressure's kind of off. The seniors have a chance to go 9-1. It's their last game at Leo Buckley. And so we want to go out winners. So it'll be a good test. Our kids are up for the challenge. We're going to play relaxed and focused, and it's going to be a good ball game. I'm excited for it.
Didn't think about that. Your seniors will be playing their last game at Leo Buckley. Some of those guys, who are they?
Well, you got Marcus Maple and Terrence Carter that, you feel like have played here forever.
Yeah.
Romeo Tuatui, and I'm trying to think of all our seniors. So many. Ezra Davidson, Tyree Trammell's had a tremendous year. Trevion Searcy stepped in and has helped us at linebacker this year. Not just a tremendous amount of seniors, but quality seniors that have done a phenomenal job. Jaron Millender, just trying to name a few of those guys. Gilberto, who came in and has helped us out. But, for me, when these seniors came in as freshmen, and this is really the first group since I've been here. I've been coaching here 9 years. This senior group is really the first group that have stayed together and didn't move away. Being in a military community, you get a lot of kids PCSing. And early on in my career here at Harker Heights, we had a lot of kids moving in and out all the time. Now this core group of kids have been here all 4 years. And that's really been a key to our success because we've been able to be consistent and, teach our values and our culture, and they've bought into that. And those guys, when they came in as freshmen, faced some tremendous adversity. Our varsity was 1-9 that year. And it was probably a really low point in our program at that time. But we retooled and the coaches went to work, and we looked those freshman kids in the eyes and said, hey, you can change the culture here. You can change the history. And they have. This will be their 3rd trip to the playoffs. They win as sophomores, they win as juniors, and they're going out seniors as a playoff football team. And they have a chance tonight to go 9-1 and to totally flip the script from a 1-9 to 9-1 in 4 years off their backs. Just really speaks volume for the seniors in this program, the senior leadership in this program. And I couldn't be more proud and blessed to be a coach and get to spend the last 4 years with these seniors.
Yeah, man. It's been fun watching them, too. And some of them, those guys you mentioned, are multi-sport athletes. So I've got to do some of their baseball games, too. So I'll be looking forward to baseball season. But you got this game tonight, like you said. Been saying it all along. We got 3 seasons. We go 1 game at a time. We're not worried about next week. We're worried about tonight, the Bryan Vikings. That's what's on the plate. That's on the brain. Yeah,
we take it 1 day at a time, 1 opponent at a time. And, tonight is the Bryan Vikings, and that's all we've talked about all week. Like I said, it's nice knowing that we're going to get to play next week. But, we'll start working on that tomorrow. We're going to focus in tonight. We're going to make sure we take care of business at Leo Buckley for our seniors. And then tomorrow morning we're going to wake up and get ready for the playoffs. We're the only Killeen school representing KISD, and so we're excited about that opportunity and that privilege. And so we want to represent our community and our school district to the best that we can.
Happy Knights. Happy Jerry. Looking pretty good, brother.
I appreciate it. Go Knights.